Okay, I do want to cover one thing, and that is more Lolly stuff, but in a specific way. I did get a message recently. Someone wanting to know, is it a good idea to make a Twitter account at the moment and just be GoPro Lolly and just be kind of open about it? And it's unfortunate, but I have to say no. It's probably not the best time. And this is a thing that I keep getting and keep hearing from a lot of people that are very invested into the Loli community. And it's something that I would honestly say Twitter is not the best place. I mean, that's clearly obvious from the amount of shit they get. But honestly, don't go to Twitter. Don't do it. And they was wondering if there was any alternatives to Twitter. There's really not. And that's the unfortunate thing. And I wish it wasn't like this, because it's annoying, but I really wish there was, something in some shape or form, a place where 2D fictional works and art can be talked about and converse in a nice normal manner. But unfortunately, we don't have any place like that. The best you could probably do is a Discord server, but even then that's probably going to get shut down because people want to make up nonsense, and which is the reason why I haven't even tried to do it. So that's another thing. And there is actually one place where I could say that it's kind of safe, but at the same time I'd rather not tell you guys. Well, it's not that I don't want to tell you guys, but it's rather that I don't want the SJW people to find out where it is. So I'll just leave it in the description, but you're gonna have to find out where to access it, or what to do to access it, because there's a lot of Loli stuff on there that honestly gets no type of hate whatsoever. So I'll put that in the description, but it's up to you to find it, and and I'm not linking it to the actual site. You're just gonna have to figure that out yourself. If Tumblr would just remove their stupid ass no adult content rule, maybe we would have Tumblr. But no, that's just annoying. And they literally pulled a Orange YouTube, and Orange YouTube took a page out their book where you can't really be unverified anymore, and it's really ridiculous. Like, your point, the whole thing is, when it comes to that, if you're so scared of seeing some unfortunate real kid content, then you might as well go through a lot of these people's accounts and then take them down. It's not that hard to do. It's better than shutting down the whole damn thing. Like, plenty of people just think shutting down the whole thing is the best option, when it's really not. You've seen that with OnlyFans, and OnlyFans be like, oh, y'all come back, when you know damn well not a lot of people trust OnlyFans no more. And that's kind of just So the point is, when it comes to adult content, it's just being a really hard thing to place online. And to be perfectly honest, I know people have the saying sex sells, but it's not really selling like it should be. So it's weird. So, what can we do about it? Well, more so specifically for a Lolicon type of sense. Including this time, I said it 3 times now, get someone that can talk about Loli in a sincere manner and be serious about it, and then blow them up as a top person. That is the best idea I got for it. Not trying to be like, oh, obviously, blow them up so they can do other things. Like, yeah, other things is gonna happen, but blow them up if you want your chances of good things to happen. And I understand putting your faith into people that you don't know can be risky, and it could be, stupid and dangerous. But at the same time, you also gotta feel for people. You also gotta know when people are not BSing around. For an example, I'm not BSing around when it comes to this. Like, would I really put my channel in danger of potentially getting taken down just for randomness sake? Like, I wouldn't do that much now. Like I'm legit doing this as a type of person that wants to see this community to succeed. And again, it doesn't even have to be me. It could be literally Alice. It could literally be anybody that takes this seriously. That's fine. I don't care, as long as the community gets a W at the end of the day. Because you've seen the amount of disrespect that's people get on a daily basis online when it comes to it. And it gets worse and worse, and it's not getting better unless we get someone that's like pretty much a damn spokesperson for this type of thing. And that's just how it's gonna be. Potentially, if whoever it is to be at the top gets to, you know, gets to that certain place, it's gonna be very hard for them to take him down. Like let's use High Guardian Spice for example. I know we talked about High Guardian Spice a lot. You're gonna hear more about it, but look, when High Guardian Spice, you really think, even with how bad of a show it is and how low of a rating it gets, you really think Crunchyroll is going to take it down? No, they're not going to take it down. Even if they try to say that High Guardian Spice is like the wackest show that ever existed and the most racist show, and make up all whatever type of thing you want to, when it comes to High Guardian Spice, it's not going to matter in any type of regard. Mainly because they have huge backers behind them. They have Sony that is behind them. They have plenty of other entities and corporations that is behind Crunchyroll. And most likely, we're not gonna get, you know, Crunchyroll to go under or anything like that, because if Crunchyroll go under, someone at Sony is gonna pay for it. So while it's not impossible to take down someone huge, it is really difficult, which is why, again, if you really want the harassment and all this stuff to happen, to stop, that all this stuff that has happened to stop, blow one of us up. That's probably the best way I could honestly say that things could get better potentially. I don't really know how any other idea would even work, because as a small person, especially now, I could easily just lose everything I got. Everything that I worked for the last 2 years easily could fade away from existence. But I'd rather not lose all that, especially if we just grow in numbers. And all people gotta have to do really is just share the channel around. Say the person's name or who you want. That's pretty much all you have to do. Again, and there's not a lot of candidates to unfortunately choose from, because a lot of people that bring up Loli or talk about it really don't take it seriously or be satirical with it, and it's really annoying, because damn, can we have someone talk about this legitimately? But point is, when it comes to this entire thing, if you want a place to go to where, you know, you can just look at some good Loli content or whatever and be free from any type of restriction, there is Discord, but you also have that other site that is in the description that I will type in later. And if you really want to be like pretty much safe, or at least have Lolis to be respected around the main side of the internet, then I would definitely say blow one of us up. That is literally the best way I could think of, because I don't really know any other way. And of course, with that responsibility, one of us will have to be will also have to be responsible for, you know, will have to be responsible for how a lot of the internet reacts to this, and a lot of how a lot of people will come into what Loli is, and pretty much kicking out any asshole that thought, oh, I could just slide in with the Loli community and just look at some real content. No, that's not how this works. You find someone, you kick their ass. That's pretty much how it is. But yeah, that's the only possible way I could see Loli being mainstream, or at least being in the eyes of the public where it's respected and is a okay type of fetish that people can have, because it's really ridiculous. Again, Japan don't really have a problem with this. Nobody in Japan has a true, sincere problem with this. Why is it that the main American Western side of Twitter always have a problem with this? Kind of shitty. So yeah, pretty much that's all I want to talk about for this one. So hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification on your way out. Also follow me on Twitter to talk and like to donate to the channel. Patreon and my personal PayPal is available as well. And until then, this is your boy Jay, sign off. Have a blessed day.
Baby, say my name as if you got a fucking clue. Always caught up in the moment, not condoning what I do. I've been messing with my chemistry to find the better me, putting thoughts up on the page in hopes that you could get to me. Been this way since legit, my brain couldn't quit. Running from my issues, roll the pain in a spliff, fade away every hit. Nobody needed me, too afraid to commit.